Hey there, good morning. We are in here trying to get this cute offer together, ready for you. I want to drop it into my freebie folder. I don't like saying free, 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 but this one is free. So get ready. I'm going to drop this one and you're going to love it. So as I get set up to go live on TikTok, gather your materials, log in, go to thepaintedpost.com, and you're going to get an email once you join the email list. The email is going to have a link for you to go to the folder to pick up. There's some cute things in there. A few of the things that you see flashing on the screen, which way am I going? Right here. Some of those things are still in there for you to go and get. So go grab those today, thepaintedpost.com, and scroll down and then join the email list. I'm going to drop another one in there this morning that I think you're really going to love. So go ahead, get your art supplies ready, and come on back for a little art practice, okay? All right, so I am going to do this live. I am going to take my graphic off now, and I am going to go ahead in my back office here, okay? Let me go ahead and add this live because the background on this won't take long at all to complete, okay? The white is nice, and I probably should go run it through the copier so I can keep it this way. But we're going to go ahead and paint the background. Hoping you are well. This is Friday. I am not going to call it Freebie Friday, but I will give you another freebie. So join thepaintedpost.com, scroll down and get on the email list and get into the freebie folder. Let me go ahead and access it here. Okay, let me go to my drive, and I may have to pop off here just a second just so you can not see everything. I'm popping into the drive now. So I'm in the drive. All right, this is the drive. Let me share my screen with StreamYard, and this is blank. I'm going to show you the let me hide this right quick. Let me hide this right quick. TikTok. Let me Command V. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You can't see it yet, but you're going to love it. So let me do another blank screen until we are ready. Okay, I think you're gonna like that. All right, so let me go ahead, get this ready to share. Let me exit this out. Oh, let me make sure you're not seeing it now. Oh, don't want to give that away yet. All right. So we don't want to give it away quite yet. So we're getting our back office ready. This is Friday. You know, I'm going to maybe call it Free Flow Friday or Finish Up Friday. I think that's what I put on there. good gracious alive. It's a little gnat flying around up in here. Free Flow Friday. Let me move this over so that when we're ready to now, say nothing about my desktop, okay? If you want to remain friends, say nothing. So this is what you will get in the folder, okay? If you go join the email list now, I still have spring in there. I need to get rid of that. Still have Father's Day. Well, it's there. Go, go enjoy. So let me click. Okay, the apple that we painted earlier, the boot that we painted earlier, um, the apple in the teacup, the cute little gnome, the leaf, the sunflower in the teacup, and the acorn. Those are still there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to turn you away while we figure this out. Okay. All right, StreamYard. This is so much fun. You know what, StreamYard? Not StreamYard. Facebook. I wasn't even sharing. Now, I don't know, there's some kind of glitch going on. I don't have my normal backdrop, but what I'm going to do, I am going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay. So right now, this is empty, but there's going to be some goodness popping on there in just a moment. So let me go ahead and pop in my, you know what? I can't show you that yet. Let me remove that until I finish up. Then you're going to love it. Okay. I promise you. And then it won't take long to finish up the candied apple backdrop. That's all I want, background. That's all I wanted to do today was just kind of do a finish up Friday. And if there are any questions or whatever that you have, maybe that's what I'll have on Friday. Fridays and Mondays. And maybe during the week, we're just painting. I don't know. We're still working out that agenda. I just enjoy coming on live. I'm going to talk a little bit, of course, and then we're going to throw a little paint around. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and share this right now. Okay. Nope. TikTok can't see it right now. So that's okay. All right, TikTok, we are here. You can't see it yet. All right, let me scroll this up so that I'm doing these 2 pages. Let me see if let's see, do I have a pink one over here? I do. So I am back in here and I'm looking and I'm kind of designing in the moment, finishing that part up because this was impromptu just before we went live. So I'm going to throw these over here inside of my freebie folder, but it's a surprise. You can't see yet. So I wanted to give you that for the weekend. So this is page 4 and page 5. Let me save that. Oh, you're going to love it. You are absolutely going to love it. All right. So we're keeping the mystery going. Let me go ahead and share. Let me download. Let me do current page 4. All right. It won't take long. 4 and 5. Nope. I don't want 45. Comma. Okay, let me go back. Y'all are tripping. 4 and 5. Okay, let me put a dash if that's what y'all want. To 5. I don't remember that being a problem before. Done. Suggested PNG. Do I want PNGs though? I don't know if you prefer PNGs or PDFs. I'm not sure. Let me just do the PDF and then that way. It is downloading right now. It's opening. And let me go throw it into, let me change the name so that it's easy to find. All right, let me get ready to throw this fall 2025. Let me do, I was going to say it out loud, but I'm not. All right, let me hit enter Now let me go throw it in the folder. I am so excited. I know, uh, who is this? TikTok can't see, and that's okay. You're gonna see it in just a moment. Let's see here. All right, let me do the upload. Let me add the new. Okay, let me turn TikTok back around. This is going to be the good stuff. Let me see if I can add StreamYard. No, I'm not going to show you that part. I will just show you in just a moment. Let me go to add new file and boop. All right, we're putting it in as a PDF. It's starting, it's uploading, and it's in there. All right, there it is. There it is. All right, so it is in there. So now, StreamYard, I can come and show you now. All right. It is going to be so worth it. Replay viewers, I hope that you have popped past this particular point. Okay. There we go. TikTok, you were able to see just a little bit. This is in my download folder right now. I'm going to show the colored one here in just a second. Let me share. I am so excited. All right, there we go. YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok. Go and grab that now. I am super pumped. Okay, let me come over here and now let me make sure this is the way I like it for streaming. All right, there we go. Why is this not cooperating today? Come on in. Look, there we go. I'm about to say, let's get it together. Look at that. That is now available for you. Okay. Let me just flip and show my excitement over here. People on where's that? Facebook and StreamYard. Hi, this is Brene Flanoy. I probably should have had it this way while I was working, just probably turned it this way a little bit. But I am an art teacher by day, portrait painter. I love creating and I love inviting you into my studio to create. All right, we are in here. We are creating, and I'm going to flip my camera around so that you can see what I just put in my freebie folder. All right, if you like to paint, you like to create, let me flip this. Hold on now. I wish it was right here on the screen, but I got to click an extra something. But we're going to get this together. We're going to figure it out. There it is. There it is, y'all. There it is. All right. That is going to be for next week, but you can go ahead and grab that today. This is what you're going to grab. You're going to grab that tracer. Okay. That is what's over there. That's what counts. Go grab that tracer. And now, hey, then you can go ahead and either use, and I'm showing TikTok, use your coloring book, not the coloring book, crayons or your colored pencils to create with. All right. My StreamYard audience already knows that, but TikTok, you're brand new. All right. So now that's for next week. Let's get back to today. All right. So we are going to remove that for now. It's still there. We're going to make sure that we are right here. Let's see if I can remove myself. Let's see. We're going to remove myself. I forgot to add myself back to the stage on StreamYard, honey. So I'm in here just talking and nobody can hear me over there. So here we go. All right. We are going to have to be careful around. Okay, we're wetting this up. All right. We're going to have to be really careful about going around. We do not want to drag any of the color. All right. And the downside about doing the wet on printer paper for like a specific image like this, it was just kind of abstract and fun. Oh boy. Well, that's my timer is telling me to hurry up and get on off of here. Boy, this morning just went by fast. I don't want to get close and pull any of the red in here. But if it happens, you know, it's watercolor, so it happens. All right. Now, if you don't move quickly on this thinner paper, it kind of wrinkles up. And I know that's what's going to happen. But don't be surprised if that's what happens with you. It's just part of it. And it's going to just be a little bit wrinkly. I think that blue is going to be nice. And we're just going to come over here and we're going to move quickly. My brush is full and I'm going right back over here to pick it up, almost like a bucket on my paper. And I want to be careful about going along these edges. Let me throw some water over here real fast. This is how you quickly change a plain, simple background to add a little bit more interest. And that's what we're about, honey. We want stuff to look nice. Okay. Yes, I'm over here for the beginner, but we still want stuff to look nice. All right. That's all we're doing. And I'm not going to take it right to the edge just for time's sake. We still have a few minutes and I wanted you to see how quickly that actually does happen. So we're painting away from the image right now and it's on the clip. So, all right. We're going in getting some more of that blue. And we're just darkening it up just a little bit away from the image. And we're just blending it on in here. All right. Now I can get a smaller brush to go along the sides here. But, you know, do what you're comfortable with. I am using a larger one right here. All right. I'm going to come on in here. Tip on through here. Come on out. And you just have to be careful, honey. Especially if you're moving fast. And I'm trying to move fast. So now this kind of makes it look, I don't know, more finished. Okay, so I'm going to go. I need to just go with the point. Let me make sure we've got enough paint up in here. I know it's too much water. I already know it. All right. So we're coming on in here, trying to be careful and respectful around that space. So I'm just going to wet this with a little water and come back in here with a little more paint. Okay. We're coming on around here. Oh my goodness. I have a heart. Thank you. Appreciate it. Honey, I don't know how to act when that happens. So let's go on up in here. This is a close area and I already know I have too much water in my brush to stay in control. Doggone it, that camera tripod, baby. We're trying to work with this stuff. All right. So here we go. Here we are. We're getting into the little small areas. And it makes it better. You know, instead of it just being plain white. Let me catch just a little paint around here and see in a short amount of time, you have transformed that empty white, and I'm just blending what I have here, trying to eliminate that little white area right here. You have transformed a plain white area into something more interesting, more visually interesting. Now, it was cute while it was all white. There was nothing wrong with it, but we're team extra over here sometimes, and we want to add a little bit more. And as you learn and take a few tips, you can grow and take those extra steps too. Okay, that's the thing. So the membership is coming. I'm trying to see if I'm going to release it on the 21st of October. I need to double check those calendar dates. Oh, a launch is something else, but I love it. There we go. There we are. And I think we're good. Let me step back because it's almost 7 o'clock. And once you stop and you let things dry, then you notice that, could have done a little bit of this, that, or the other. I'm coming right. I don't know why this is bothering me so. Let me come on back up over here and kind of just eliminate that. Maybe because it's a harsh line. Let me cover up some of that with this blue and see if that'll soften that up for me. That makes it feel better, okay? Why? Sometimes things are unexplainable, but sometimes we could analyze and put a little explanation on it that makes it easy to understand and repeat. That's part of that. All right. So we're good. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. And I'm sorry that my clipboard, I don't know if I have to just push this up. Can I angle this up? Let me see if I angle this up. Okay. Nope. Nope, that does not help my StreamYard. Boy, that light really has flushed that stuff out over here. Most of the time, it's not enough light. Let me see what light I need to turn off over here. That is super duper bright. Let's see. Is that better? Not really. Okay, so here we are. We are done. Okay. We are completely finished. Oops, I told a little lie. Let me go right here in this little area right here. Oops. Let me go on up over here, y'all. I forgot about this little part up over here. Let me finish that up real fast. I'll probably have to lift that off and finish that. And then with watercolor, you could add, a few little drops of rubbing alcohol to give you like a certain kind of look. So yeah, this is pretty much that. We add a little bit of water down here just to kind of blend all this in. All right. And we are going to call that a day. All right. Now we can keep finding stuff like right up in there. I don't want to stop, but we're going to go ahead. So I want to make sure I am thanking my StreamYard guests who've been here. Okay, YouTube, not YouTube, TikTok. All right, TikTok. I'm trying to get this up here for us. But this is, let me stop sharing over here. Well, and there we go. Now let me remove that all the way together. So I've got my TikTok guests right here, and it's exciting. This is something new and different. I turned off all those 150 billion lights. Okay. Now, this is what it looks like. It's kind of rich. Let me know if you want me to add this to our freebie section. Okay, but I just dropped in game day. All right, if you did not see it, TikTok, I think I'm going to sign off here. I am flipping this camera, and we are still in the studio. Just so you know, this is where we go live. Where my paints. I just covered up my paints. This is what we do. All right, this is how we roll, and we've been over here for a while. So let me share my screen again. Is it still here? Yep, there it is. That is in. Oh, you're not looking at that, are you? Let me flip this. Oh, trying to handle 2 cameras. Normally, I do that, but usually the camera is already stable. Am I doing this? I think I did it right. Hi, thank you so much. So this is it. This is now inside of my freebie folder, and this is what you'll get, okay? You'll get the game day template. Is that right here? Let me show TikTok because this is right here. TikTok, this is right up in here where you can go grab that in my Join Print and Paint folder. Oh, I need to change the 2024 to 2025, y'all, because I have fall 2025. Go in and get it. All right. And no charge for a while. All right. YouTube, I'm getting ready to get out of here. This has been fun. Okay, this has been great. Let me scroll. Oh, y'all, what am I doing? Let me scroll one more time. And that's it. We are out of here. I hope that you've had a great week. It has been absolutely amazing. Whew, fall is here. The nights are getting cooler, so I don't know. I hope wherever you are sharing your art joy. Share what you love to do and do what you love with excellence, okay? People will recognize that. Peace to you, and we will be back on Monday. I don't know if I'm popping on tomorrow. If I do, it'll just be a pop-up. But I will see you guys back on Monday. Have a great weekend. All right.